Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Thank you for holding forth. So, it's unfortunate. I don't understand the legal system in Nigeria really, but then lawyers in the house, maybe you can help us. Sorry, I'm just on break. I want to quickly drop this. I saw, Naomi's mother crying out on the social media for our daughter to be released. That's why I'm wondering that, okay, they just what is it that, what does the law stipulate for this kind of situation? Is it a bailable offense that, okay, they can allow them to go and then be appearing if you want to charge them to court? Because I think they say this thing that you can't hold somebody for more than 24 hours if it is bailable. And that's why I say I'm not a lawyer. There may be lawyers in the house to help us, but there are other things I will discuss concerning her, like I always do. Let me allow you to watch the video. Maybe you've seen it or not. Let's go. So basically, what for those of us who don't speak Yoruba, that our daughter is innocent. Yeah, we all know that. It's just unfortunate that this thing happened because of poor arrangement and all of that. Like I said, the other things I would like to talk about concerning her, because sometimes when God wants to pull you, when God wants to redirect your step, when you miss it, He can do it anyhow that He wants. Maybe this is one of it. Maybe this is a case like that, of such. Yeah, Jonah in the Bible was sent to Nineveh, right? And he faced Tarshish. You know what happened to him. If you are Bible students in the house, that the whale swallowed, God directed the whale to swallow him for 3 days. So Naomi, as I always say it, I will continue to say it, Naomi has missed it, and maybe God wants to pull her back to where He wanted her to be. That's what I want to discuss. And God can use anything to achieve His purpose. This woman, our heart goes, my heart specifically, and I know millions of Nigeria, goes to the parents or people whose children, who lost their children in that unfortunate encounter. Even after that, you can see stampedes that happened again in Nigeria in different locations. So it's a national thing. It's something that if we don't have proper planning, something we've discussed that before. I don't want to waste your time on that, but I want to concentrate on Maybe God wants to use this to pull Naomi back home to where her calling was. That's what I say I will discuss with you. So her mother said she has been doing the charity for the past 10 years. I don't understand that. This was Naomi in 2017, September of 2017, 7 years ago. She got married to Oni in 2018. This was her in Akure in 2017. This was Naomi 2017. She got married to Oni in 2018. She had a son 2020. And divorced the Ojaja on the social media on December 23, 2021. So everything that we just said is just 7 years back. So where did she get the money to be doing the charity, like her mother said, for the past 10 years? What was her source before she married Ojaja? Ojaja made her prominent, yeah. They only brought her to the limelight. So why the exaggeration? My concern is the offense bailable? Yeah, if the offense is a bailable one, let them bail her, so that if it is going to court, she can be appearing in court rather than just lock her up there. Lawyers in the house, I don't know if the offense is a bailable one. If it is, then she should be allowed to be bailed. But this woman shouldn't just be saying 10 years. Where was Naomi 10 years back? This was she 7 years ago. Still 2017, still 7 years back. This is why I always this was her in church ministering. This is what she wanted to be doing in oonipalace, and they were like, from where to where? That's why I keep saying it. Some people write rubbish on my comment section because they are a fan. I'm not a fan. I've said it a lot of time. If you know that God called you, an evangelist, what did you go to oonipalace to do? If not for long throat. Only God knows where this lady will have been by now. I'm telling you. Kings will have been looking for her. Yes. People like Oni or Ojaja the second of Ife will have been looking for this lady, kneel down in front of her to pray for him, rather than you go and mortgage your destiny because of what? How many clothes do you want to wear? How many shoes do you want to wear that you mortgage the call of God upon your life because of money? Look at Naomi in 2017, just 7 years back. When I talk here, some people say because she's doing all the blink she's doing on the social media. I did a video sometimes about her. I saw with all this your blink, then what? How do you feel when you get home to your closet? How do you feel? Be honest to yourself. The Bible says, be truthful to yourself, O ye man. If you deceive yourself, then you are in trouble. How do you feel? After the blink on social media, when you get into your closet, when you get into your room and you remove all the blink, all the rubbish you put on, then how do you feel? Empty. If this lady had stayed on this call, only God knows where she would have been by now. Kings will have been looking for her to pray for them. But no, she went and mortgaged her destiny. I told her, I said, after leaving the palace, rather than doing rubbish all over the social media, lock yourself up with God. And I did a video, maybe I'll look for it and post it here. I put the link here. Lock yourself up with God and ask him, Daddy, I have misyan. I have overstepped my boundary. What else? What next you want me to do? He's a forgiving Father. Where do I go next? I'm now ready for you. What do you want me to do next? No. She's doing blink all over the social media. You are fans. I'm ready for you. I say it all this. I'm not her fan. The mere fact that she mortgaged the call of God upon her life and went and married Ojaja. Darkness and light doesn't go together. Either you want to believe it or not. And God has standard. If you think God doesn't have standard, you are joking. Erelu Odua, she was always saying it that, look, you can't come to the palace and be ringing bells. It's not possible. Ife is a place where they will say it is just one day out of 365 days of the year that they don't carry sacrifice. And nobody knows. I went to school in Ife, and nobody knows that day except them inside. Till tomorrow, they are still using human beings to do sacrifice. Yes. let's move on. It was an advertorial to a crusade she was to minister in 2017. Now, if she has not been going for ministration and all of that, this kind of advert will not has been, they will not have done this kind of advertisement. That's why I say she did stay in her call. If she hadn't ministered and things hadn't happened, they wouldn't have been doing this. These are past ministrations. Only God knows where this lady will have been by now. 2017, you see that. So it's just stepping out of your call. Okay, this one. So who knows? Maybe God is just trying to get Naomi back to the people he originally sent her to. Those to be delivered, those in captive that should be set free, using her. God will not come down to do anything. No, it is we human beings that he will use as a vessel. But the good thing about God is that if you say you are not ready, he will give you opportunities. But if you say you have other things you want to do, he will leave you. He has thousands and thousands of people out there that he could use. That's why the Bible says, Christ himself told them, he said, look, when he was riding to Jerusalem, he said, look, if you don't praise me, these stones will turn to human beings. They will sing my praises. So nobody can surprise God. That's the message. If you call you and you say you have other business, he will replace you. That's why we pray all the time that God shouldn't replace us. So who knows? Maybe God wants to redirect Naomi and let her stop all this bling she's doing on social media and go and face the work of God head on. Not showing off. Showing off doesn't move God, because he knows the intention of our hearts even before we step out on them. This was a poster of a program held in 2017. The same 20. It's like God really did a lot with this lady in 2017. So if there are no previous crusade, previous experiences, previous encounters, they won't be doing all this. The same 2017. How many shoes do you want to wear at once? You can't wear gold in one foot and red in another foot. That's madness. You can't sleep in two rooms in a night. Yeah, that's insomnia and madness combined. I saw an interview she did with Pastor Funke Adejumo, and in that interview she said her mother usually make pap that they will use to paste posters for her program back then in Akure. That her mother will make pap and they will use the pap to, paste the posters on walls around the city. Just 7-8 years back. And this woman now is saying she has been doing this charity for the past 10 years. Excuse you. People were saying back then that her mother was her PA when she was in Ife. A lot. So people, that's just my take. I know those some of you that are fans, you like a blink 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 on social media, you are shallow minded. You don't understand what it is to for God's call to be on somebody's life. You don't. So that's why you will come on and say, anybody that talks to Naomi, who is Naomi? If she doesn't stay in the call of God upon her life, she's living a miserable life. If she did not, yes, you all the blink blink on social media, you think that's the thing. She's miserable. Yes, forget the powder, forget all this makeup. If you don't stay where God, or especially if you have the call of God upon your life, you don't stay there, you are living a miserable life. Come again into my comment section and write, okay? All right, people. Talk to you again very soon. I love you. If God call you, stay there. He know how to lift you up. Not just money you are running around, you are running after. There will be money will be running to you. You will be in where God puts you. Money will locate you there. Yeah.